pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Atom Effect. Join the movement. This is the Atom Effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in the building, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Blac Pill podcast with your boy, none other known as BA, man. We in the building, baby. Make some noise. And we got a good show for you guys today, man. Today's show, well, I guess tonight's show, it's going to be a quick show. Cardi B shuts down claims that Offset confronted Stefon Diggs at his birthday bash. Yes, sir. Where we at? Let me pull myself up. We in the building. Yes, sir. Yep. What's up, everybody? How we doing, man? My bad. You know, I was going to come in. I was like, man, I got to take a break. Sometimes you just got to take a break, but you can't make them breaks a habit, man. Let us know what you think in the comment section. The question is, chat, who knows the question is? Is Cardi B telling the truth or is she just trying not to start drama? Let us know what you think. We also have something pinned in the chat I seen somewhere on the net, and we're going to discuss it. Supposedly, Offset's crew or Offset's current girlfriend, I forget her name. I think it's Melina. What's her name? Whatever her name is, okay? Whatever her name is. Supposedly, they jumped Jordyn Woods, and we discussed Jordyn Woods previously. Yes, sir. Yep. We discussed Jordyn Woods. I believe she tried to expose Offset about something, but we're going to bring it back up, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Before we get started, quick disclaimers, man. Everything you guys see here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. None of this is real. We do dark humor on this show. No pun intended. My name is BA. Shout out to the BBWs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, dark humor on this show, man. Don't shoot the messenger. Past that, we discuss hip-hop news, industry news, specifically hip-hop, but we branch out into the entertainment industry. If you like that kind of stuff, man, y'all know what it is. Follow your boy for more. I made music. Y'all can check out my music. I'm dropping new music soon. Y'all be on the lookout. That's why I'm promoting my stuff again. What else? Shoot. Yeah, man, some new changes are going to happen, so you know my stream be lagging. Donate to your boy. We might figure out how to make the stream stop lagging soon. Shout out to all our supporters. We recently got a new laptop. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I got to still set it up. It's a, it's a MacBook with more RAM. So this computer I'm on is my Windows computer, but the other computer is the MacBook. I got to set it up. Once I set it up and put in all the sounds and stuff, I already got the, I got the applications that I stream on downloaded. We'll go from there. So like I said, a lot of changes happening, a lot of good changes. Change is good. Good is change. Tomato. Past that, let us know what you think in the comment section, man. Let's get started. There was one more thing. Oh yeah, the clothes. Yeah, I got the clothes coming, so y'all gonna see the clothes that we promoting and stuff that we selling. If you guys want to buy some of those, I'm gonna be wearing the clothes real soon, sooner than you think. I know everybody likes the pink cookies jacket. I'm gonna be wearing that soon. All right, man, let's get started, man. Everybody got the same social media. We all have different algorithms. Here's a bit of mine on my fan base. Shout out to the Adams and Eves and shout out to the core. Let us know what you think in the comment sections, chat. First things first, where do we start, man? So many things happened over the weekend. I could not keep up. And like I said, I took a break. I had to take a break. Where do we start, man? Where do we start? Should we start with Offset and his crew, his posse? We're going to start with Meek Mill, man. Shout out to Meek Millie. So word on the internet is that Meek Mill got a new boo. Yes, sir. Shout out to Meek Millie. Let's see what the footage has to say here. Oh, yeah. Hold up. We got some more for you. Shout out to Meek Mill. And my whole question, one question I have for the chat is, you know, when did the Meek Mill hate start? Like every time I see on the net, people just be hating on Meek Mill. Meek Mill do something, then it turn into a meme. You sitting there like, what the hell, bro? I'm just like, bro, why do they hate on him? Why do they hate on him? And shout out to all my brothers that look like me, all the ninjas that look like me, and my ninjas of a lighter complexion. I'm here to let you know, man, in case you didn't know, when you get on that blackish, word to K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar, word to J. Cole, hey, man, you're not going to be liked because they rather have you stupid and, you know, smoking the Mary Jane and acting cool and saying nigga, okay? Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. All right, let's see what else popping off, man. Like I said, we're going to keep it simple. It was a lot going on, and I would deep dive, but I'm like, bro, it's just too much, dog. Like I said, it's just too much. But congratulations, what's this ninja name? Stefon Diggs, he turned 32. Shout out to him. You know, it's tough, man. Everybody got their own trajectory. You know, people are born into a world, no pun intended. We're all born into the world, but people are always born into their own personal worlds and their own personal realities. So, you know, it's tough because sometimes we look at other people and we use other people as like a navigator, is like where our success is supposed to be. But I'm here to let you know, man, hey, man, say, man, like I said, everybody got their own path. Everybody got their own journey. So focus on yours. Anyways, we'll get into some Law and Order with Black Adam. Let's do it. We got Future's brother, FBG Casino, has reportedly been granted conditional release following his recent federal arrest in Atlanta on a fentanyl trafficking conspiracy charge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I told y'all about this earlier. FBG, he's the dude from the Feds Did a Sweet video. Court paperwork is now circulating and confirming that a judge ruled he could be released under strict conditions while his case continues. He was originally taken into custody after a major multi-agency raid that resulted in one of the largest fentanyl seizures in the region. My bad, YouTube, if I'm not supposed to say that on the air. The case is still active and he remains presumed innocent as federal process plays out. And my bad, y'all, for smacking in y'all ears. Let's see what the comments say. Conditional release on a RICO. Yeah, this nasty work. People run right to IG. You got bigger problems, my boy. Y'all acting like his brother not a multimillionaire that can out what? But what the hell, boy? Oh, they say y'all acting like his brother not a multimillionaire that can out up whatever for his bail. How though? I ain't saying he cops. 25 bricks of fent he told for show. I mean, hey, shout out to the squares, bruh. Shout out to all you gangbanging ninjas and you dope dealers and all that kind of hoot nanny, right? Bro, I'm gonna let y'all know, bro. If you go down with 25 bricks of fent, ninja, you not coming out, bro. You gonna have to tell. Now, shout out to whoever made that comment previously where they said, you know, Future can you know, dish out whatever money's necessary to get him that bail. Bruh, when the feds come after you, 96% conviction rate, 90% conviction rate. So like I said, you got them bricks of fent, bro. You're going down, okay? So, hey, shout out all the people that's moving that. I don't respect that. You know, it's a bad form of drugs, okay? Anyways, let's see what else we got. Y'all lawyers and detectives now, shaking my head. Half of y'all probably barely graduated high school. And the real question everybody has is, you know, Future is rich, so why is he moving packs and doing deals? And you know, everybody's saying he told. At this point, I don't know what to believe. Is there footage? There's a footage, but you know, he's sitting there smiling. Yeah, I mean, all these ninjas today is telling, okay? I don't mean to say it like that. Yeah, all you ninjas today is telling. Now, let me rephrase, because, you know, when we say all, we're being disingenuous. The majority of these ninjas that are street ninjas, not necessarily Future in his posse or camp, yeah, them ninjas is telling, bro. That's why I tell you don't play the street game, because they'll tell you don't tell why they telling. How that makes sense? Anyways, let's continue. Let's see what else is popping off in the industry, man. Shout out to Daz Dillinger. We got Daz Dillinger airing out Snoop, Death Row, and Dr. Dre's royalties. He says it's bigger than rap. Let's hear what he has to say. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? Wake and Bake. Hey, this is the origin of the story. E1 was Koch. Remember this. Do your search. Koch turns into E1. Bad business. They had to change the name. E1 turns into Monarch. Bad business. So over those years, Suge Knight had a deal with Alan Grunblatt, which ran E1, which ran Koch, which ran Monarch, to take everyone's music.
All right, let's stop right here. So what is going on, right? Everybody like, feel me? Everybody's sitting there like, what the hell? Why are we talking about this? All right, so according to Daz, his publishing was allegedly held back for years, and he claims that he was told he signed it away, only to later find out that he never did. Okay? So he says the money was eventually released and that Snoop allegedly knew about the situation after reviewing internal paperwork. Daz also claims there's allegedly no official paperwork tied to the royalties for Dr. Dre's classic album, The Chronic, raising major questions about how one of hip-hop's most important albums has been held or handled financially. He suggests names were removed from documentation and says this is about ownership, transparency, and legacy, not internet beef. These are Daz's claims, not confirmed legal rulings, but the conversation is interesting because, like I always tell y'all, man, excuse me, I had to swallow. Big pause. That sounded nasty. But yeah, I had to swallow my spit. But yeah, man, you know, it's a cold game when it comes to this music business. And the reason why is because there's money to be made in music, but it's set up like every other business. There's conglomerates, right? So there's there's the big fish, and then there's little fish. The big fish will eat the little fish if the little fish does not grow into a big fish. So you got to find a way to be a big fish. And I mean, the best thing to do now, today's day and age, because there's so many different types of artists, is, you know, build your own team. Like even me, I'm working on my own team. I actually have an employee now. I don't know if I told y'all that. Shout out to Z. Z's my employee. But yeah, you got to build your own team. And the reason why you got to build your own team is because, you know, they'll give you the money to where you can push your brand and stuff. But even then, when you look at these deals now, majority of these deals, you're doing the legwork, whether or not you realize it, because you got to have that fan base that's going to come listen to you and do whatever, you know, buy whatever you're selling them. Here we go.
So 15 years go by, another 15 years go by. It's 30 years. Time is up on that. I'm already on Monarch, Koch, all the motherfucking names they got. I'm on their motherfucking ass. These the white boys. So you know what they do, a football pass. What's up, y'all? Wake and Bake. Pass it to Snoop. Thinking he can manipulate and get everybody because Daz is on our ass. They held back my publishing saying that I signed my publishing over. Come to find out, they didn't. They released that money to me. Snoop know about it. He was involved in that situation. He know about that.
All right, so let me see if we have the old footage. So we don't have the footage, but supposedly Daz had called him out, and when he called him out, Snoop said, "I'm gonna bury you, cuz," but he ain't mean on the set. He ain't mean on the set though. Yeah, he ain't mean on the set. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up. This happened like 2-3 days ago. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find it. We're going way back. Not too far back, but way back. But it's all going to make sense. Don't worry. Let me see if I can find it, though. I don't even know if I can find it. Snoop D-O-double-G. Can I find you? Here it is, right here.
I see you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma fuck you up, cuz. On some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a motherfucker right now, so I'ma fuck you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone, cuz. I'ma fuck you up. Leave me alone. I see you ain't got...
Yeah. I think Snoop. Shout out to Snoop D-O-double-G, the dog himself. But I think Snoop want to be left alone, bro. He sound like he want to be left alone. Hey, shout out to the Crips. Is he a Crip? Hey man, don't disrespect the set, ninja. Here we go.
The paw is trademarked. Like I told Snoop, you got rejected and I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? So that was the moneymaker. The paw is like the Apple sign, like I said before. And like I said, they tried to go behind my back and trademark all my work and then flung my face like, yeah, nigga, we got it, nigga. That's all we wanted, nigga, because I'm finna sell everything for $1 billion to Universal.
I mean, that's really how they do. Hey, man, say, man, big bank take little bank. So people will try and do that. Like, even me, I've had threats from other Black Adams on the internet, bro. No bullshit. Guys, I swear to you. Guys, if I'm lying, I'm flying, talking about I have to change my name. I'm like, ninja. I'm looking at them ninjas like, I'm black and my name is Adam. They're like, oh, but I trademarked the name. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, yo. It's like when the time comes, bro, hopefully I got the bread. Big bank take little bank. We're going to have to settle it in court. That's just how the game goes. It's really like that out here in these streets, people. I'm not even kidding. Talking about, you know, they going to send me a cease and desist. I'm like, bro, I mean, I'm still a rapper, but I'm a streamer now. So I'm a streamer that's a rapper. So does that even follow the same classifications? So, you know, they own the trade. Well, I'm not finna get into the legal aspect. Shout out to my lawyers. They finna handle that, but here we go.
You know what I mean? But I'll be selling my shit.
Now, what do you mean by selling? He said he was going to sell it, or what? They're selling Death Row, the new Death Row that just came?
Snoop, everything Snoop involved with, he gonna sell all that shit for $1 billion. You know, the motherfuckers cashing niggas out for their catalog.
And I made the same comment the other day, right? I'm gonna make the same comment right now. Now, shout out to Snoop Dogg, you know, great music. I still listen to Snoop right now. Shout out to Death Row. I ain't really listening to the Chronic like that, but shout out to Dre. But I'm saying, bro, who gon' buy the catalog for $1 billion? All right, I have to ask, bro. What are y'all talking about, bro? What are y'all talking about, bro? Now, don't get me wrong. It could be worth that much over the course of time, but they're not buying it for $1 billion. Now, maybe 100 million, bro, because like I said, I use certain monikers as a navigational tool, right? So I think right now, I'm not saying like I think Drake is the best, but I'm saying hip hop or pop artist, whatever you want to call him, if Drake is considered top of the game right now, where it's Lil Wayne, shout out to Weezy, right? If Drake is considered top of the game right now, so you mean to tell me if they're gonna buy Snoop Dogg and everything that Death Row got going on, if they're gonna buy that for $1 billion, how much would they give Drake for his music? What the hell y'all talking about, bro? Come on now. What y'all talking about, bro? I mean, I'm just saying, like, being realistic, right? And then, like I said, going forward, you know, the rest of the music now is watered down. What are they gonna cash out to other rappers? Shout out to Future. I think Future sold his catalog for 20 M's, right? Shout out to Future. So look, peep game. So niggas in the hood, excuse my French, love Future, right? They love Future, and he only got 20 M's. I'm not saying Death Row not gonna get a good little grip, like maybe 100 million, and I'm pushing it when I'm saying that, but I'm saying, bruh, $1 billion? Hey, I like the belief in yourself though. That's insane. That is nutty, bro. Nobody's buying that for $1 billion. But I digress, because ain't nobody talking about, oh, you know, play some Black Adam. Why y'all not playing that Black Adam? So, all right, let me shut my mouth. Anyways, let's continue. Let's see what else popping off. Let me see. I had something else I wanted to show you related to that. Oh, I remember. I wanted to show y'all. Shout out to all the hip hop heads and the hip hop artists and the independent artists that find their way to my page. Shout out to Joe Budden. This is an excerpt from Joe Budden, one of the podcast goats himself. Quick hip hop fact. Did y'all know Joe Budden came out with pump it up, pump it up. That's how he got all that bread. But besides the point, I ain't pocket watching. Listen to this, people.
For podcasters out there, it's dark. Me and Ian predict that 40% of podcasters will be done in the next few months. Most of them are done right now. They're just not announcing it. They're not saying it. They're holding on by the thread of their skinny. Yeah, I see it.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody in my inner circle. I told y'all to get on this podcast money, bro. A lot of y'all can't really talk like that. Like, look, guys, by choice, okay, just so we put it into perspective for me, right? By choice, I choose to only talk about like hip hop and like entertainment. Like I have so much words in my mouth that I could say for years. I even chose to stray away from sports. Like I might talk about a little bit of drama in the sports world, but I chose to stray away from sports because I felt like I would be talking about too many various topics. So unless it's some drama that's going on in sports, you know, I ain't even finna touch it. But you see what I'm saying? So, bruh, I try to tell y'all, hop on this money, hop on the wave. I know the next wave, I ain't gonna say it, but let me let Joe finish. Here we go.
I can see it. They finished already. Niggas are doing everything but podcasting.
Yep.
This last part, I'll say it again, and I'm not gonna beat y'all down. Podcasting is tough.
Oh, yeah.
I know people think that you're just sitting on the couch and
What?
yakety talking with some people
It's
you
a
know.
full-time fucking job.
It's a full-time job. I be trying to tell y'all, bro, this shit not easy. I see why I'm taking these breaks, because what made me start taking some breaks nowadays is because people said, you got to take a break in terms of podcasting for your mental health. Even YouTube was sending me that video. I say, you know what? For my mental health, let me slow it down because I'm getting drained. I'm losing the part of me that's me. You feel me? Like I'm not having time to do other stuff because I'm always putting together a show so I could pop up and you know, say what's good. Hello, how we doing? But yeah, this shit not easy, bro. Y'all don't know because a lot of y'all wasn't here during the beginning. Shout out to all my first day one supporters and shout out to my day two supporters as well. Right? You know, y'all wouldn't know, bruh. My stream used to lag. I mean, sometimes it still lag. My stream used to tweak, bro. It would tweak, and we was pushing through the tweak. You know, my first stream, I think I was just freestyling on here. I don't even know if it's still there, if you could go see it. And then we start pushing, and now we here. And this just the beginning. Like I said, I got ideas for days, and this just something I'm gonna do, like they said, as my full-time job in the future. And then, you know, I make my music too. So between my music and all that and all my other businesses, yeah, we finna be litty. But what I wanted to really show y'all, that wasn't the video. The video I wanted to show y'all, hold up. Let me see if we could go to, if we gonna go to TikTok right quick. Hold up, let me see. Like even this, right? To get this going, right? You know how long it took me to get this going and feel comfortable setting up the screen like this, bruh? This took some time. Give me my credit. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Hold up. First off, we're going to move this over. What the hell they talking about? Who knows? Let me see. Joe Budden. And I do this for the independent artists. I could do it tomorrow, but this for the independent artists that find their way to my page. When y'all see this, let me see. Here we go. Listen to this. I played this before. I couldn't find a video, but here we go.
Don't get discouraged. Yo, they're never gonna tell you how much money you can make from having 30,000 fans for your lifetime. They'll never tell you that.
Bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, like even me, I start peeping game doing my streaming shit. Like even streaming was a way for me to slowly build my fan base because I was like, okay, I still need people to support Black Adam. And I hate to refer to myself in the third person, but actually support me, who like what I'm doing, whatever I'm speaking about. People that generally wholeheartedly want to see me win. You dig, right? But yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, you know, they try and give us these deals, and I'm speaking from a perspective, no brag shit. I actually turned down a deal, and who knows what the course of my life or the trajectory of my career would have been. But I always think about it, but I always remember, I'm like, bro, it's better to have your own, because if you have your own people that rock with you, you know, you'll never go hungry. Here we go.
They'll never tell you how much money you can make from having 50,000 fans. That's it. No more. That's the ceiling.
A bag.
Dog.
If you got 50,000 people in your community that's invested in you and what you sell.
Outta here.
And you selling them shit constantly.
You out of here. You out of here. They're never going to tell you that because that will deter you from going the other route. So they're going to do what they always do, which is dangle a check over niggas' heads.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you won't think of
Shout out to Joe Budden. Shout out to what this ninja name is, Jim Jones. I don't even know. Yeah. So the more you know, ladies and gentlemen, the more you know. Shout out to people trying to find their own way and do their own thing. Anyways, let's get back to the show. That was a quick, I guess, commercial. That was a quick commercial break. I don't even know if I'm gonna discuss Natalie Nunn and Lyrica Anderson because they've been going off for a while. And like I said, I wasn't gonna be in here too long. So let me see. What are some other things I wanted to show y'all? Let me see. I mean, we have this right here. Shout out to Ray J, Law and Order with Black Adam. We have Ray J being sued allegedly by American Express following reports of unpaid debt over $130,000 in breach contracts. On November 19th, Ray J and his company Tronics Network were sued by American Express in the Los Angeles Superior Court. According to court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, American Express alleges that Ray J and his company owe a total of $139,849. What? I said it wrong. My bad, y'all. My bad. Ray J and his company owe a total of $139,849.85 due to a breach of contract. The credit company claims that Ray J stopped making payments on his card in May and still has a six-figure balance outstanding. Been minding everybody's business but his own. This is what the comments say, by the way. Maybe they won't care about my little $200, and he's worried about Beyonce, but Amex forces you to pay the whole bill every month, so how could he have fallen behind? I mean, they'll probably just close the card and not let you lose the card, and after that, send it to collections. Poor baby, I sue him every day. I see him every day on my feed, and it's rarely something good. The storm don't always last, Ray. He should have never spoke on Beyonce. He's so embarrassing. I'm sick of hearing and seeing his name. Yeah, man, like I said, hey, you gonna have haters in this world. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping, okay? Shout out to Ray J, though. Hopefully you figure it out. Let me see what else we got. We got, what's this ninja name right here? Gilbert Arenas, man. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas, who made his own pivot into the podcast world with his wife. I can't remember her name, but she used to talk about, she used to talk about dating and relationships. I've seen her before. She's straight. But now that I look at it, they starting to look like each other a little bit. I don't know. That's how I go. When you be around your person too much, you start to look like them. Here we go. What does Gilbert have to say? He's going to tell us why NBA players date the way they do. Let's hear it.
Why do you think that so many NBA guys date girls that other players have dated or have babies with other girls and, other NBA players and stuff like that, as opposed to saying, let me go completely out of this fishbowl and have someone completely new that doesn't have any ties into any people that I'll be playing with or against?
It's like Little Nemo.
Okay.
It's like the Little Nemo, right? It's a big...
Okay, when they say the Little Nemo, that shout out to the OGs in the older generation. It's called Finding Nemo, okay? Finding Nemo. Not the Little Nemo. It's like Nemo, not Little Nemo, but here we go.
Ocean out there, right? And going out in that ocean, going outside that fish bowl, we don't know what to expect, right? You're talking about a bunch of guys that's it's more controlled than you would think. Like when you think about NBA players, with social media being so present, you don't really know who they are. You don't really see them much, right? Unless someone snaps them and put them on a story, you don't know what Kevin Durant does in his off time.
And really, what y'all gotta realize, this is a good point. And shout out to the artists. Like I said, rappers do the same thing. We all wonder why everybody passing around, what's this girl name? Selena Powell? Selena, I think. Or like the corn stars, why everybody pass them around. What y'all gotta understand is certain people is used to a certain way of living and a certain kind of lifestyle. So the problem is you might take that risk. Like, for example, shout out to the women in my life. I don't have much clout, but I've seen people act weird around me without clout, right? Like I've seen people I've been intimate with act kind of funny around me without clout. So I always knew in my head, when I get right, like whoever I'm with, we just gonna have to figure it out. And if we don't figure it out, bro, I'll probably never get married, because the problem is for these people with money is, can you be trusted with some coins? Can you be trusted with some coins, or are you gonna try and get a check? Word to Shannon Sharp. Word to Shannon Sharp. You feel what I'm saying? Now everybody gonna be like, oh, but she was young and all that, but she was young, right? She was young and dumb, and he tried to manipulate her, but she managed to take millions of dollars out of him, but she was young and dumb. So you feel what I'm saying? That's just the whole thing. What it come down to really is, are you able to handle that kind of money? Most girls don't know how to act around those kind of players and their money. Here we go.
Klay Thompson, you barely see him. You know what I mean? You bet Paul George, Giannis, right? Jason Tatum, Ja Morant. If they don't turn on their social media, you don't get to see these guys. This girl, what's the Spice?
Paige Spites.
Paige, right? She's been an NBA girl.
She's definitely an NBA girl.
Which
yes.
means she understands the rules.
Feel me?
She understands the layout. She understands what needs to be done to keep these men happy. She's gonna always, if you have two girls, one is brand new, no basketball player knows, and then you have one that's dated two. If they're in a tryout, if this is a tryout,
she got more work experience.
She's gonna know, like she's
got
gonna
a better
know,
resume.
No, I mean she's gonna know the schedule.
Yeah.
Versus this one, right? So he comes home from practice.
Now my only thing, right? Shout out to Gilbert Arenas. Like I said, my only thing is so yeah. My whole thing is like, okay, so y'all passing them around. Why y'all putting babies in them, bro? Not to be rude. I'm just wondering. I'm begging the question because that's what we all wondering. Like, okay, so if you want to have fun with them, they're cool, right? Like, no disrespect to the bottle girls. I'm just saying, a bottle girl's a bottle girl. A stripper's a stripper. Who else? A bartender's a bartender. All right, so you like a certain type of girl. Okay, cool. But I'm saying, so the same kind of girl, I ain't even finna say what I want to say. I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. All right, here we go.
This was gonna have lunch ready, this and this. She doesn't know. She doesn't know when you get home. She don't know nothing about the road. She don't know this one packs your clothes up and knows what to give you. This one don't. She has to learn in real time, right? So this one. And
then what it come down to is they don't have the patience to teach a woman in real time how to treat them. Bars. Hey man, don't get mad at me. I don't make the rules. You dig? I don't make the rules. Let's see what else we got. We got Buffalo player Victor Snow has been banned from the NCAA after being found involved in a gambling ring and trying to fix games. Like I said, gambling has gotten out of control, but I've been telling y'all this since I started streaming, man. And I said it on my song Target Practice. Y'all go listen to the song. That was supposed to be my last song, and I was like, nah, I gotta hop back in that booth. It was gonna be my last song, but in the song, I said it's all fake, even charity. I need clarity. Imagine when you wake up to the realness of society. Shout out to Papa Blac. Papa Blac used to tell me these things. Oh, Adam, things is not what they seem. You're gonna see certain stuff, and you may think it's one thing, and it's gonna be another thing. Once I started peeping game, I was like, bruh. Like at first it traumatized me, but then as I start looking back over time, like I've read a lot of weird books, like books about how the world was created. Not like the Bible. Shout out to the Bible though. Shout out to all the people that like the Bible. I like the Bible too. You feel me? No disrespect, God, because today's Sunday. But I'm saying I've read certain books about like how, our economies were formed, right? Or how the American economy was actually formed, or like actual definitions, like economic definitions. And when you start to understand these things and you start to understand how these groups were made or alliances were made, nepotism and all this kind of stuff, like I continue to tell y'all, you realize that it's not that it's fake. It's just, how do I say this? Like, I don't want to say rigged because that's too extreme, but in certain situations, the game is rigged, right? So you can rise to a certain level. My best way to put it in America is, what are you willing to pay for, right? Ask yourself, just take a break and think. What are you willing to pay for? So certain people are willing to pay for certain stuff. And that's what it comes down to. Depending on what you're willing to pay for, I guess in our society, we'll kind of, see the trajectory. We'll be able to see the trajectory of your life, right? Whatever you want to do, you can do it, but you have to be willing to pay for it. So like I said, when it comes to football and all this kind of shit, I told y'all, man, the sports, I've been kind of seen it was rigged. Now, don't get me wrong. Shout out to all the people balling and shit like that, getting drafted and all that. But I told y'all about nepotism. So if everybody that's playing, basically their child or children, if they're good enough, have a chance for a spot on the team, when is it your turn? Think about it. Now, not everybody's going to want to play, but when is it your turn? I've continually said on stream, you know, that the idea of somebody coming from the concrete jungle or the struggle, you know, like from the ghetto, from the dirt, like we're not going to see much of that no more, because the way the world's moving now is getting to a time where these sports are turning into like not high end, but like you got to have money to participate in these sports. And that's not the problem. The problem is there's other there's other factors involved when it comes to this money. And at the end of the day, they say money's the root of all evil, but what it really comes down to is money runs the world. So when you see these things, I told y'all that this shit is rigged. I told y'all it been was rigged. Everybody was calling me a conspiracy theorist. I'm like, bro, no, you just got to peep game. Look. So look right here. He stepped out of bounds on a 15-yard line. Here we go. Yep. Yep. I've been telling y'all. Now, my whole thing is, right? My whole thing is there's no way that they're being paid more in terms of whatever they're gambling for. I don't think there's no way. So my whole question is, when it comes to these institutions, right? Why are y'all not protecting these players from this kind of bullshit? You feel me? Why are y'all not protecting these players? What if these players are scared? You know, I was young. I was impressionable. I was dumb. I seen a lot of TV. So I assumed somebody threatened me. Oh shit, I might have to do this or else I'm gonna be cooked. So why y'all not protecting the players? So look at them. Yeah, you lost your scholarship, sir. And they paying now. Anyways, like I said, let's continue. That's not what today's show is about. Let's start gearing up towards the main event. Let me see. We got Deutsche. Shout out to Deutsche. Deutsche has her booty cheeks out, and we're gonna look at that, okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to get my money up. Here we go. So Deutsche opens up for night 2 of Kendrick Lamar's GNX tour in Melbourne, Australia. Shout out to the chocolate women. So we ain't gonna play her music because I'm gonna get a copyright, but I will play my music because I won't get a copyright. Let's get it. Yeah, Deutsche. Yeah, Deutsche. Yeah. 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 All right, Deutsche. Okay. Yeah, shake that butt. Oh. Oh. Yes, sir. Oh. Oh man, let me relax. My stream lagging. Hey man, hey, hold up. Where the music at? Let me start the music. Hey man, shout out to Deutsche, man. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. She was in Australia with it. Hey, I gotta go down there. Hey man, them chocolate butts, okay? Look like ice cream to me. All right, in other news, 6ix9ine has been arrested. No, 6ix9ine has been sentenced 3 months in prison for probation violations. The judge called him a dumpster fire and said jail time was required. He now has a report date of January 6, 2026. Like I said, man, you can't really keep it real out here in these streets. You can't keep it real with fake people. I'm not saying be a rat. I'm saying don't participate. For example, if y'all hear me ever talk about gangbanging in my music, I am faking. I don't care to be that hard for no man. Big pause. Even that in my head sound homosexual, okay? Shout out to the LGBTQIA+ and the rest of them ninjas. We ain't got no beef, but I don't swing that way. So like I said, I ain't trying to prove myself to be hard to no man. If you pull up on me, trying to get gangster, I'll tell you guys, first off, don't pull up on me. I'm a square. Don't send the goons after me. I will defend myself. I have weapons and I'm not afraid to use them. I'm one of the squares that will try and put you in the dirt and then tell the police I did it. Okay? I'm gonna tell the police I did it, so don't pull up on me. All right, because people try to pull up on me before. I'm not letting it happen no more. Anyways, here we go.
6ix9ine sentenced to 3 months on his probation violations. Let me tell you what happened at the hearing. You got to hear what everybody said because it was an absolute movie, starting with the government. 2 probation violations. 1, MDMA, cocaine. 2, he beat up a guy at a mall. Yeah, the guy was provoking him about being a rat, but he followed this guy to the 2nd floor. After the verbal argument had stopped, he started beating on that guy. The only reason he stopped beating on him is he saw the guy had a gun and he ran. Judge, give him 3 to 9 months. Probation, we're done with this guy. We can't do anything to help him. We've sent every officer. He's had counseling. He's had substance abuse. He keeps violating. there's nothing we can do. His lawyer didn't have much to say. 6ix9ine made a very compelling showing. 6ix9ine got up there with exhibits. He's like ripping out videos. He's like, Judge, he's like, I thought it was a Vlad TV interview. Facts, Judge. I'm going to only show you the facts. You need the facts so you could give me a proper sentence. And then he detailed all these instances that people have been harassing him over and over and over again. He's like, man, back in 2020, I'm at these restaurants. The owner of the restaurant's trying to kick me out. I went to another restaurant a week later. The owner again trying to kick me out, talking about this.
Yeah. I mean, hey, man, you know, at the end of the day, that's why you got to be careful how you move out here in these streets, right? That's what it comes down to. And that's why I tell you guys, everything you guys see here is allegedly and for social media purposes and social media commentary only. None of this is real. Even when it comes to my personal opinions that you may or may not disagree with, it's not real, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. It's not that deep. It's not real. It's just social media. It's going to get worse when AI gets into the picture. You think it's bad now, but here we go.
This ain't a restaurant for rats. I've been getting yelled at in the street, at concerts, even with security around me. People are punching me. I'm at a UFC fight, going to the VIP section. Somebody hits me in the face with a glass of water. Over and over again, they're coming at me.
And like I said, so you can't even defend yourself as a quote unquote rat. And they'll still try and do you dirty. And that's why I'm saying where, yeah, gentlemen, don't play that game. Don't play the street game. There's no need for you to play the street game. Shout out to the women that like them type of ninjas, okay? Shout out to them street women. Gentlemen, there are 10? There's billions of people on this earth. You'll find you a girl that don't like that kind of shit, okay? Past that, they all like a little danger. But I'm gonna just digress for the rest of this conversation. Here we go.
I was driving in my gated community and a fake cop car tries to pull me over, get me up out the car. Judge, last week, my house, I got invaded by robbers, masked gunmen. They held my mom at gunpoint. Please show some mercy, show some sympathy. This is a mental health issue. How can I not react when I'm provoked? The judge hit him with some nasty business because there's nobody smarter than a federal judge. You might think you know what you're doing, but a federal judge will surprise you every time. The judge was like, hey, Tekashi, you remember when I gave you 24 months and then you asked me to let you out early because you have asthma and there's COVID and you can't isolate in prison? I let you out early because of what you told me. And now I just heard you tell me that you went to these restaurants back in August and September 2020 when you got kicked out. Why were you at restaurants with large groups of people just weeks after begging me to get out early so that you could isolate and stay safe during COVID? That did not work out well for him.
Yep, man. Hey, man, like I said, these people do not have your best interests at heart when it comes to that courtroom. Shout out to the essays out here, my Mexican brothers. But, yeah, gentlemen, if you look like me, hey, bro, this is a ninja that don't look like me. Shout out to 6ix9ine. If you look like me, bro, take notes. Take notes. This could be you. This is traumatizing enough. Like, for example, shout out to the ladies, man. Ladies, if you're in here, put a 1 in the chat.
Hello.
Bro, so look, bro, you know what's like baby repellent for me? Everybody, you know, shout out to everybody at the crib, everybody dropping their kids. You know what's baby repellent for me? I am worried. I've seen some of the baby mama drama on if y'all seen the baby mama drama that I've seen on my feed. Bro, I am worried to have to go through that because I don't think I'm strong enough to deal with that. Now, I'm not finna do no crazy stuff like, you know, put anybody in the dirt, but I will wash my hands with it. And I know y'all gonna say I'm bad for that and all that. I'm willing to be that because I ain't finna stress myself out mentally and make myself die early. Here we go.
And then the other two issues, which was, look, on the drugs, he got caught with those drugs after he got violated on probation the first time for drugs, did 45 days, said, oh, those drugs, I didn't even know they had illegal narcotics in them. I thought they were legal prescription drugs. Somebody must have slipped them. Okay, well then why we catch you with MDA and cocaine now?
Yeah, that's the thing. You see the judge was lenient, and that's like I said, you don't want to be caged up, gentlemen. You don't want to be caged up. Here we go.
And then the fight. You could have left that fight. Yeah, you got provoked, but you could have left. You went up there. You continued the problems. And so I'm giving you 3 months. I'm giving you some more supervised release. Tekashi 6ix9ine. The saga continues.
Whew. I remember when this lawyer had short hair, man. He came a long way. Anyways, let's continue. Before we get to the main event, we had this, but I mean, we'll discuss this next time, man. You know, I think Chris Paul is supposed to stop playing this year, and I think they took him off the Clippers, which is very lame. Supposedly him and Ty Lue don't like each other. We'll discuss that another time. Let me see what else we got. We got Blueface, baby. Let's do the Krishan Rock series as we gear up towards the main event. We got Blueface, baby. Yeah, right. We got Blueface getting punched by Ryan Garcia, who's a boxer. And yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. Hey, man, if you ever get hit in the stomach by a boxer for real, ninja. Shout out to everybody who's street fighters who think they could keep up with the people that do professional, martial arts and boxing and all that kind of shit, bro. I'm gonna let you know them ninjas will F you up out here. They will F you up out here. Learn to fight. Learn fighting discipline. Here we go.
Close your eyes. You good, bro? No way. Dude, there's no way that shit hurt, for real? Oh, shit. Cut the gap.
Yeah, like I said, if you ain't never look, I've been hit by a box ninja. That's a different pain, okay? Ninjas can mess you up out here in these streets. Here we go, one more time. Bro, that scream was priceless, bro. Here we go.
Put that one up a little bit. Close your eyes. Water punch. You good, bro? No way. Dude, there's no way that shit hurt, for real? Oh, shit. Cut the gap.
Hey, man, shout out to Blue. So, Ryan Garcia then hit King Yella and WAC 100. Here we go. Shout out to the West Coast.
Another one.
Now, this is an example of why weight classes exist, people. Now, I don't think Blueface is that heavy. He is tall, though, but there's a reason why weight classes exist. So, yeah, you could take a couple more hits if you're a bigger body, but I'm going to let y'all know, bro. Like I said, weight classes exist for a reason. Imagine going against a ninja who's 6'5", like 250, and he know how to box. Oh, yeah, that's a death sentence. That's a death sentence. Or he know, what is it, Muay Thai? What's the other one? Kickboxing. Oh, my God. And that's why I don't fight fair and I keep the weapons on me, okay? I don't feel bad, ninja. I'm like Joker out here in these streets, ninja. I don't give a damn, ninja. Here we go.
Another one. Another victim.
And I've been drinking, you want some
You got this shit, bro.
on the fingers all coming out.
Oh.
Oh, damn. Taking that shit like...
All right, so that was King Yella. Shout out to King Yella. Hey, King Yella could take a hit, bro. Bro, Blueface folded, bro. Blueface folded, bro. But I'm laughing like I wouldn't fold. I'll fold too, ninja. I got to work on my core. I ain't been working on my core. Here we go.
Man, you good.
We go WAC.
I got you, bro. You good.
Shout out to WAC. Uh-oh. Oh.
Come on. Hey, okay.
Now, like I said, I told y'all, be careful with them boxes. I know a lot of you ninjas that see this right now and say, yeah, in a street fight, I'll take them because I weigh a lot. This is why weight classes exist. But I want to tell y'all, like I said, please remember, shout out to Ryan Garcia. This ninja not trying to actually hit them for real. Like, he's hitting them, but he's not trying to hit them to like do damage and hurt them. So imagine if he was trying to hit them ninjas in the face, ninja. Come on, bro. Shout out to all the boxers. Shout out to all the boxers. Yeah, bro. Like I said, I don't want no beef. But if you want that blicky, ninja, I got that blicky for you, okay, ninja? And I got some brass knuckles too for you. Yeah. Anyways, like I said, let's get to the main event, man. I can't be in here too long. We got WAC. No, not WAC. We got Waka Flocka saying he's not trusting no celebrities after 50 Cent dropped that Diddy documentary. Here we go.
Hey, man, after watching that Netflix shit that Cinquenta produced,
I
don't trust no celebrity.
Yeah, you good, bro?
Thank you, God. I never went to nobody party. That's why I never do no features. I don't go to studios. Thank you. I'm not even hot no more. Nobody even requesting me. All that shit, bro. I'm Cinquenta. You showed me something, man.
Can't trust none of these ninjas out here. It's a cold game, bro. Cold game. I'm trying to tell y'all, fellas, you cannot trust none of these ninjas out here in these streets. Men have become women. Shout out to Fofty. I forgot though. I remember we started calling him Fofty, but I forgot why though. It was spelled Fofty. I can't remember why. Here we go.
Hey. No excuses.
Hey man, after
Hold
watching
up.
that Netflix shit, that Cinqueta,
We got some more. Hold up.
look man, I can't talk to no that got glasses on talking to me every time I see him.
What?
I gotta see the lies in your face. I gotta see the demon in your eyes, the angel in your eyes, the confidence in your words. I gotta know you real, what you're saying to me.
But what the hell, boy?
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. I ain't trying to look at nobody that close in their eyes. I'm not interested in looking at a guy in his eyes like that. And like I said, you got to peek game. I peek game real fast though. All I got to do is a quick glance. Okay, I know who you is. Here we go.
I can't trust no man glasses all day, man.
All right, so let's see what they say. I ain't know 50 wore glasses, but they said, bro, the community don't even trust you as a Trump supporter, please. Shout out to President DJT. Let's see what else. We don't trust you as a Trump supporter that don't even vote. Hey, man, I ain't voting either, okay? I ain't voting either. It's crazy. Why didn't I vote? I ain't vote this last time. I actually couldn't even vote because my voting district or whatever was in Houston. And, you know, I moved. I'm not in the H no more. What up, H-Town? Yes, I couldn't even vote. We don't trust you or your mama. She might even be your daddy. What? You shouldn't have no problem requesting. You're not a good rapper anyways. I feel him, but you're not supposed to trust anyone anyways. Just go ahead and cut your hair slim. You didn't have to air quotes. They're not requesting you. Every single ninja that thinks Diddy is a victim needs to be investigated thoroughly. Now, like I said, gentlemen, it's not that we think, just so we clarify, shout out to the ladies. Shout out to Cassie, you feel me? It's not that we think Diddy is a victim. It's just minus the, you know, and I'm not denying this, you know, the ninja was abusing Cassie, but at the same time, you know, I think it's called Stockholm syndrome. I remember I asked y'all earlier, like, oh, what's the name of the syndrome where you like be in love with your abuser? It's called Stockholm syndrome, right? Minus that whole aspect, right? Like, what about the partaking in the paraphernalia? Shout out to somebody saying, oh, you know, I'm using paraphernalia wrong. I'm using that because I don't want to say the D word on YouTube. Then they start demonetizing my page. You know, if you know, go become YouTube partner. I'm just playing, little mama. But yeah, for real. So yeah, what about the participation in the use of paraphernalia? Like, they was doing hardcore, like fiend stuff, like fiend level stuff, okay? Fiend level stuff. And like I said, we discussed this in excruciating detail. Y'all can go back on my page and look up our Diddy series or whatever the case may have you. Just type in Diddy on my page. But yeah, bro, so, you know, they was talking about, like, in the case, like she was engaging in fornication for days, bro. Days. Yes, that's and you know, I like to fornicate, but bro, they was saying, like, they was engaging in fornication so much that they was literally like getting like rashes from friction, bro. It was insane, bro. Secondly, they was hydrating, like, it was so much. They was freaking off so long, cause, you know, they freak-a-leaks. They was freaking off so long that they had to hydrate with an IV, bro. Come on now. Come on. Minus the Stockholm syndrome. Why at no time did she not go, like, to the feds, bro? Like, after the first time when supposedly she was young, you know, after the first time, why she ain't go to the feds? And shout out to the ladies that always say, you know, older men manipulate younger women. My whole thing is that always confused me with those statements is the fact that y'all gotta remember, like, they say women, and I say this to people, I'm always like, bro, but don't women mature faster than men? So if women mature faster than men, why would they date a man their age when they're more mature than the men their age? Unless they want to manipulate those men. But like I said, if women are, I don't know. So like I said, the main thing that I say when it comes to Diddy, I talk about the situation a lot because it's a learning experience. Be careful of what you do today because you don't know who you're going to be tomorrow. Secondly, you don't want to sit in the penitentiary for paying for your girlfriend to sleep with other men, okay? That's an L, bro. That's a straight up L. So yeah, we don't see Diddy as a victim per se. We just see him as a learning experience. With that being said, watch this segue, man. We have Krishan Rock reacting to the weird and disturbing 2025 Streamer Awards after the host cracked poor jokes about Kai Cenat and Rakai and applauds Lil Tim for standing up. So I was going to talk about this, but I ain't want to talk about it because, you know, they ain't invite me. You know, everybody talking about, oh, Black Adam, why you ain't go to the Streamer Awards? I'm sitting here like this. I ain't even know there was a Streamer Awards. What? What? Do I get an award? I mean, man, look, man, I'm going to make my little money and go on about my day. I don't like people no ways. But let's listen to Chris Reezy. Shout out to Chris Reezy and the Rock Tards. Here we go.
It disturbed me.
Actually,
I put
here.
my little 2 cents because it bothered me a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Why did I just watch someone cracking, like, the whole, okay, I don't even really... I'm not in the streamer world. I try to get in the world, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, right? But why was the people that was getting clowned, it wouldn't be no streamer world without them.
And not even that. So like I said, you know, I don't mean to be on my black shit, but I got to make a point. And that's why I say when it comes to the bullshit that go on in our communities, y'all, I'm a die on this hill, right? I'm gonna keep telling y'all, bro, when it comes to black people across the diaspora, I know y'all like to separate and say I'm FBA and all this kind of bullshit. I'm saying across the diaspora, y'all gotta stop trying to allow other groups of people and other communities to shame and ridicule our own communities. And what I mean by that is we always throw out the people who are doing bad stuff in our community and leave them to the wolves of the rest of society. Whereas the rest of the groups of communities don't do that with their own people. So breakdown, right? Here go the breakdown. Who's the ninja? Abercrombie and Fitch. The Abercrombie and Fitch guy. Why they didn't make no jokes about him? You feel me? The other one, the one with, like I said, it's a bunch of situations and a bunch of cases where individuals of other communities, right, may do some kind of bullshit, but nobody talking about it. But the black community loves to put themselves or loves to put the people who make their mistakes, they love to throw them out to the wolves and put it in public and allow the world to shame these people. And like I said, now, technically, I do humor on this show. I'm not necessarily a comedian. I'm a rapper first. This is just a little side thing I like to do to pass time, and I like to hear myself talk. My bad if it's asinine, okay? But what I will say is, yeah, bro, you know, what y'all gotta understand too is as comedians, I don't know she a comedian. I'm pretty sure she just a internet personality. I think her name is Fan or some shit like that. You know, when you making jokes, y'all gotta understand, anybody could get this work, okay? That's how jokes work. Anybody can get this work and you can't shoot the messenger. Now, it might be a little bit distasteful, but when is it too far? Now, the problem with this joke that was made is the fact that being compared to Diddy is not considered a good thing anymore. So like I said, before I let Krishan say what she got to say, I'm going to go to the clip. Well, I'm going to let her finish a little bit, then we're going to go to the clip. Here we go.
Clown without Kai, Rakai, and Talil had to stand up for Kai. He didn't have to. He did though.
And shout out to Ty Lil for saying something like I said, because it's tough when it comes to the streaming shit, because your likeness and your personality, your likeness and your image, not personality. When it comes to the internet, your likeness and your image is everything. That's why certain people in my past life, I say past life, like people I dealt with in the past who have tried to slander my name on the internet. It's different if I slander my own name, but people who have tried to slander my name on the internet on some shit that wasn't true, I never fuck with those people. I never accept any apology. I might act like it's all good, but I'll never accept apologies from those people because the internet's forever. So you try to put me in some bullshit that had nothing to do with me, then you try to apologize to me, you know, behind closed doors. The way I feel like the apology should be just as loud as the bullshit that you try to post about me. So yeah, like I said, when it comes to Diddy now, unless you talking about the situation, when you cracking a joke about Diddy, it's not necessarily a funny joke. Like, yeah, unless we saying no Diddy, yeah, okay, no Diddy, right? No Diddy. You know, I call the ninja Diddley. But like I said, ain't nobody trying to be compared to the likeness or image of Diddy right now. That's like I said, that's like me comparing another white man that we speaking about. What's the ninja name? Adept, whatever the ninja name is, FaZe. The ninja that won, right? I think his name is FaZe. I call everybody a ninja. So get out of here. All y'all be saying the N-word behind closed doors, bro. So don't bug me when I say ninja. You know, everybody love to come in the comments and be like, why you say ninja so much? Because the rest of y'all saying nigga behind closed doors. Don't bug me. But yeah, like I said, that's like me going to him and comparing him to the head of Abercrombie and Fitch, who was accused of whatever he was accused of. I'm going to show y'all in a little bit. Hold up. Let's go to the clip. Let me see. Let's switch. Let me see. Instagram. Boom. Watch this, guys.
And then, like, who was behind this award show?
Right? I wasn't invited. I think she mad she wasn't invited, though.
Who was really behind this award show? This is weird as hell.
All right, bro. Get to the point.
Next time, I don't know what they got going on, but whoever put this together and had people speaking, like they wrote their jokes down for what? Their jokes was not funny.
All right, let's see some of the jokes. Hold up. All right, here we go. So first things first, this the Kai joke. And shout out to Kai Sanat, by the way, Trailblazer. You feel me? Trailblazer. Here we go.
Question. Yo. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
Oh no, they starting with Rakai. All right, so this clip is about Rakai. So, you know, they talking about he steal all the time. And they said the Clover Boys react to QT, Cinderella asking Rakai, what's the coolest thing you ever stolen after allegedly stealing flowers and scamming clicks out of 6,500? If you in the streaming world, you know about this, right? I mean, I know about it because they show it to me. I don't necessarily discuss it, but I mean, it's streamer news. I'm not the type of streamer that's going to sit there and talk about other streamers. I mean, I talk about other rappers as a rapper. Maybe I'll start talking about the streamers, but their life don't entice me like that, okay? They kids in my eyes. Here we go.
Don't answer it. The test. It's a test, Rakai. Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Take his mic. Take his mic. What? Well, yeah. No. He's learned his lesson. He's not allowed to answer that. All right.
Yeah. That was whack than a motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That was whack than a motherfucker, bro. That's like me saying white people stole land, bro. You see, now it's not funny no more. And I ain't make that joke. They said that in the comments, though, but here we go.
Extra, Emily. Yeah. Rakai. Question. Yo. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
Now, like I said, this the breakdown too, right? This the breakdown. I know y'all gonna say, oh, but he did steal. Yes, he may have stolen stuff, but the problem is the rest of y'all kids have stolen too. So y'all do know that little ninja right there is 17 years old, right? So technically, by association, he's a minor. Or is it do other people get a pass and he doesn't? That's the confusing part for me. So like I said, when it comes to the other stuff, when they say scamming clicks out of 6,500, I don't know nothing about that bullshit. But like I said, you let a however age he was scam you out of 6,500, you stupid. You stupid. Now, I'm not defending, like I said, y'all know what it is. I'm a square. I'm not defending any kind of thievery. I don't like thieves. I don't like robbers. But I'm saying, y'all let a kid scam y'all. Y'all stupid, bro. What do you want me to say? Oh, man, he really stole his money. You're stupid. Here we go. Hold up.
Oh, my God. He's not.
So this is QT Cinderella continuing to make stealing jokes about Rakai. Like I said, it's a 17-year-old. It's a grown lady, if I'm not mistaken.
Even in his seat. Whatever. What's the point? And finally, I think we should all agree that the person who stole the show goes to Rakai. I'm sorry.
Now, that was a little bit funny. That was a little bit funny. Here we go.
I know you didn't steal it. You did the whole thing, but we got to go with it.
That was a light one. That was a little, that's a heat check. But they should have turned up with them jokes too, bro. Cause black people got funny jokes. Y'all should have turned up with them jokes. I ain't want to turn up with them jokes though. Y'all should have came with them jokes. Here we go.
Now presenting the. Oh my God, he's not even in his seat.
Hold up, let me see. So this is what they had to say on the net. There's nothing racist about it. Rakai stole flowers from Walmart and scammed clicks out of $6,000. And then there was the little stealing for content war between AMP and Clover Boys all in the last month. Get it? Cause black steal. Oh, I thought it wasn't a race thing. That's what you just said. It's not about race. Rakai got into controversy because he stole 6K from clicks. That's why he's banned from the platform too. Rakai was just banned on Twitch for 2 years for scamming clicks. No, he wasn't banned for 2 years. It was 2 weeks. Twitch came out and made a statement. Let's continue. All right, so this is the clip. Y'all know it's Sunday, but they about to get derogatory up in here. These are kids. Here we go.
Send me my fucking money right now. Guess what? Kai do owe me, but guess who's not getting their money? You ugly bitch! Fuck you, nigga! He can owe me all he fucking wants! But guess what? That $6,500 is still my fucking bank account! So fuck you!
And this is why I don't cover these ninjas. Like I said, y'all playing with a kid. So if y'all playing around with a kid, what would you expect the kid to do? You would expect the kid to do kid antics. Like I said, I don't condone stealing though. Let's just get that clear. Somebody stole from me, I'd be mad too. But here we go.
Okay, Rakai. One more time. Okay.
Hold up. Yeah, they try to give me a copyright. But yeah, so like I said, they say right here, he was accused of scamming clicks out of $6,500 over a lost bet. So why are you betting with a kid just because he has money? Yet again, why are you betting with a kid, bro? Can y'all make that make sense for me? This is why I don't take none of y'all ninjas serious. Y'all sitting here betting 6,500 racks. Now, I ain't got 6,500 racks, but I'm saying you're betting that with a child, expecting him to actually pay you. You're a dummy. You're a dummy. You got what was coming to you. You're a dummy. Let's continue. So right here, he was accused of stealing flowers from Walmart. Now, I know y'all ninjas be stealing, bro. You ninjas be stealing in that self-checkout, bro. I don't even steal, bro. Here we go.
Oh, no. Okay, we should get this to somebody.
Man, we ain't even finna do this. I ain't even interested in all this. Anyways, Twitch has clarified that Rakai is not banned for 2 years and it was just a visual glitch. And the reason why they didn't ban him because the amount of clout that he has, right? I guess on the platform. Rakai asked Twitch CEO Dan Clancy why he banned him. Clancy said he already knows.
Stan! Hey! What's up, bro? What's up, my boss?
How you doing?
Good to see you, bro.
Long time to see.
Oh.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, bro. Quick question. Why y'all banned me for, you know me?
You know that. You know why, man. You know why. You don't have to ask me. They communicated with you, man. I don't know the details. I don't do this. You know why.
So you don't ban people?
Huh?
You don't ban people?
I don't what?
You don't ban the people?
I don't do it, no.
Oh. Are you saying I'm banning him, though?
No. Nope.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, actions have consequences. But when it comes to the Diddy joke, because it wasn't about Rakai, we were really specifically referring to Diddy.
We've got him.
Here's the Diddy joke. So Tylil blasts the Streamer Awards host over flop joke comparing Kai Cenat to Diddy. Like I said, y'all make the joke, bruh. It's cool if y'all make the joke. But if we turn around and make some funny jokes too, y'all can't get mad when we get y'all the same work. So y'all can make a joke about Diddy, but in our community now, Diddy's not considered a positive influence to the majority of people. So you're making, in our head, a derogatory joke, right? Here we go.
Another record breaker here tonight too, Kai Cenat. This year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university. So congratulations to you. Oh, and
But what the hell, boy?
Here we go.
also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Now, like I said, first off, Gen Z, this is why I don't be around y'all, bro. Y'all have no kind of energy whatsoever, bro. Technically, I'm Gen Z. But yeah, no energy whatsoever. No hypeness, nothing. But yeah, I mean, the joke wasn't, it wasn't bad. It's just kind of distasteful now because you dig the whole thing with Diddy. I know everybody say, he kind of look like Diddy. He really don't look like Diddy though, like at all, bro. They just making shit up. And they trying to make him the streamer Diddy in a sense in terms of being a mogul. But past that, yeah, I mean, it was kind of distasteful, bro. Like I said, I think she from Taiwan or whatever. Now, I know if we came back with some jokes, right? If we came back with some jokes, we start speaking. If we start trying to talk, in y'all accent, bro. Everybody get their panties in the water. Everybody get their panties in the water. But I digress from this conversation. Here we go.
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this shit on. Turn this shit on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
And like I said, shout out to the young brother, Ty Lil, for standing up for Kai. But yeah, like I said, moral of the story, black people, we have to stop allowing other communities to shame and ridicule the bullshit that goes on within our community and put it on public for everybody else to see, because they have the same bullshit going on within their own communities. And if they tell you they don't, they're lying to you. But I digress from this conversation. Shout out to Ty Lil. All right, let's just get into the main event now. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button and answer the poll. Should I even do the win sound? Damn, we had a couple things. Tomorrow, I'm going to discuss Erica Mena. She got pulled away and she was tweaking out. Ari and all that. All right, so main event time. Let's get it. Hold up. So I can get up on out of here. I got my own things to do, and then I got to go to work tomorrow. Ugh. Here we go. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Instagram. Boom. All right, 4, 3, 2, 2. All right, man, main event time. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Cardi B shuts down claims that Offset confronted Stefon Diggs at his birthday bash. Let me just get right into it. Boom. All right, so like I said, where we at? Where's Instagram so I could interact? Here we go. All right, so Stefon Diggs' birthday was the other day. Shout out to Stefon Diggs. And shout out to the crib, man. Y'all gonna make me come back to the crib. Why everybody want to do so much things in Miami, man? I might have to come back. I know it's lit out there. I think I might save my bread and go back to the crib, bro. I might have to. We'll see what happens. Anyways, let me see. We got Stefon Diggs right here. Shout out to your boy with his tight shirts. Here we go. Let me put the volume off. All right, so there's Stefon Diggs. I'm a filibuster here because they got the music going. That's him with Offset's wife. Yeah. All right, so let's see what's popping off here. Hold up. Happy birthday. Oh, that was terrible. So everybody in the comments saying that he's starting to dress like Offset. He in love with a stripper. Fishnet beater followed by Christopher Columbus jacket. Interesting. He tried to dress like Offset lately. I know he got done smashing one of his BMs before meeting Cardi. Offset album gonna be tough as hell. They sure didn't seem happy to see each other. She let him use Offset Michael Jackson jacket is wild. Oh shit. Is that the jacket? That's the Michael Jackson jacket? Oh shit. Yeah, that had to be planned, bro. That's the jacket from the video. Y'all remember the video? I forgot where he had it on. But yo, that is wild. Hold up. Let me see if we can go pull that up. That is crazy, bro. Hold on. That's crazy work. Hold up. First, let me put Win away. Where's Win? Let me put Win away. Hold on. I got to make sure. 1 second, y'all. I have to see this.
Advice when you ain't even got a wife yet. I've been with my wife 28 years, married 15 years, nigga. The same woman since high school. You doing all this talking, but where is your wife?
That big Rick land and that.
All right, my bad, y'all. I'm sorry I had to see that. And that's why I keep telling y'all niggas, bro. Hey, man, bro, these niggas will die about their wife, bro. They consider it such an honor, bro. I'm like, yo, that's why you leave married women alone. But yeah, hold on. Offset, hold on. We got to figure this out. Hold up. Let me see. Offset Michael Jackson. Let me see. Nah, that's not it. Boy, I was finna say, I about to go crazy up in this thing. So it's not the jacket. Is it the jacket? Hold up. Oh, I about to tweet, bro. I was about to tweet. Y'all about to hear me start screaming. All right, so let me see. All right. Is that the jacket?
No wonder Stefon Diggs wore Offset's jacket at his birthday party.
Of course, his 3 moves hit Offset. Is that the jacket, bro? I don't know. I don't think that's the jacket. I think people just talking on the net. You know, they just trying to start something. All right, let's continue. So yeah, back to what I was saying. We're gonna go back to Instagram. Yeah, I think people just talking, bro. Sometimes people just be talking. So recently, like I said, a bunch of things that happened. So shout out to Offset. First off, y'all know I'm rocking with Set. Shout out to Offset. And shout out to my dark skinned ninjas everywhere. I'm rocking with dark skinned ninjas. You know, I'm gonna talk about Offset because I fucks with Offset. I like his music. But yeah, we got Offset's current girlfriend. I thought her name was Melania. Melanie and her crew reportedly jumping, allegedly, like I said, allegedly, because we don't know whether or not it's true, allegedly jumping his ex-assistant Jordan 2 days ago after she exposed him for allegedly trying to set up Stefon Diggs for him. And I told y'all about this, right? Right? People were saying fake news. I told y'all the other day, y'all can go find that episode on my page. I told y'all about that the other day. So now fast forward to today or 11 hours ago. Look at this, people. Oh. Oh my God. Where's her bro, where's her security, bro? Security supposed to patch them in their ass, bro. Okay? Bro, security supposed to pull out that blicky, bro. So security, bro, security fired today, bro. When I have my own security in the future, bro, people better not be able to touch me, bro. Security supposed to tag that ass, bro. And one thing about it, you know, men don't want to hit women. So one thing about it, I'm like in the future, I'm gonna do this. And shout out to all the men that find a way to my page, even the famous dudes. Hey man, if you got security detail, my advice to you is to also hire female security detail that know how to fight. You feel me? And the reason why, you feel me, is so they could patch that ass, okay? So that way your security more than likely won't get sued for throwing hands with a woman. Here we go. Look at this. Oh. Jesus. Hey, security, hey, bro, your days is done, bro. Count your days, bro. Count your days, bro. She was not supposed to get touched, bro. What you doing? Let's see. So they had I'm gonna put the volume down. My bad. All right, I'll put the volume down. So they had the hair. She pulled the hair out. I guess she pulled, what do they call that? The track, bro. I don't even know. You know, I don't know. Let me see. So yeah, she popping shit. Oh, she was with Yak the other day. I seen her the other day with Yak. Shout out to my boy Yak. Hey man, shout out to Yak, man. Shout out to Yak. Yak having a good time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so that's what she posted. I'm not finna play that song. She acting like, yeah, y'all ain't get me, bro. But we seen the footage, bro, okay? We seen the footage, all right? God damn. Shout out to my boy Yak, though. She said, guys, do I still look recognizable? Who this? Hey, she straight. Who that? Who that? Yeah, she straight. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is, but she's straight. And y'all know I like the dark skinned girls. Really, she look like this girl I used to work with way back when. That's another conversation for later. So this is what she had to say. What she say? Let me see. Where you at? Oh yeah. So this is the old text that we showed y'all the other day where she posted the text and seen like, you know, she said that, oh, Offset was trying to set up Stefon Diggs. So like I said, I'm bringing that up so I could bring this up. Hold up, let me see. Like I said, so Cardi B, my bad, I brought up Meat Mill. Cardi B says it's not true after Alexis, I don't know who Alexis is, claims Offset pulled up to the booby trap where she and Stefon Diggs were partying at, and a small scuffle broke out. So I don't know if that was the booby trap. That looked like a bowling alley, but you know how strip clubs, I think the booby trap is a strip club, okay? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a strip club down at the crib, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so she said booby trap Miami. Oh yeah, it's right here. I wasn't even looking at it. So yeah, booby trap Miami. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs was at the booby trap. Offset pulled up and Stefon's scary ass really tried to have security block him, like be serious. Security wasn't even entertaining that. They let Offset in. I heard there was a little scuffle once he got inside, but nothing more than that. And then Cardi B had posted not true at all. All right, so I'm a filibuster, or maybe I'll make the volume low. All right, so I'm filibustering right here. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy BA. Hit the like button, answer the poll, ninja. But yeah, so there's Cardi B, and I guess Travis Scott was there. Shout out to Travis. Shout out to Cardi B too. Shout out to Cardi B. We like the wig, you know. We like the wig. It's nice. But yeah, like I said, I don't see anything. But yeah, they saying her hair is glowing, and that's fire. That's fire. So I'm just like, bro, was it the same night as the birthday? Let me see. It don't look like the same spot. But it had to be the same night as the birthday. They went to one spot and then they went to the other spot. Where my boy Offset at? What my boy Offset doing, bro? Let me see if I can find Offset. Let me see. We're going to go to TikTok real quick with it. Hold on. Let me put Instagram away. Instagrams. Let me put you away right now. Let me see. IG. Here we go. All right. TikTok. Let me see what Offset up to. What's my ninja Offset up to? Hold up. Offset. Stefon Diggs. All right, so DJ Academics reacts after rumors that Offset pulled up on Cardi B and Stefon Diggs inside the booby trap to deliver the beats. Here we go.
News that came out. She said booby trap Miami. She says Cardi and Stefon at booby trap. Offset pulls up and Stefon's scary ass really try to have security block him. Like, be serious. Security wasn't even entertaining that. They let Offset in. I heard.
Is this how I have to talk to make y'all love me and watch me more? Because I could talk like that. I'm just trying not to be that performative. But here we go.
There was a little scuffle once he got in, but nothing more than that. Now, Cardi did respond to this. And Cardi said this is cap. And I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I don't think Cardi's a liar. And also, I did say, I think it's Cardi's responsibility to the best of her ability to keep both men apart. Both are baby daddies. I don't care if she fuck with Stefon now. Offset's still her husband technically, and also father of like 3 of her children.
Word.
If she don't want one of these niggas to go to jail or go to hell, she should probably make sure they don't link.
Yeah, and the way I feel, shout out to DJ AK. You feel me? And the way I feel, bro, hey man, may a love like this never find me, dog. May a love like that never find me, bro. I could never be okay with sharing the woman that I have kids with another man. And I know all these women gonna be like, oh, well, she's not yours and all that. Yeah. Don't tell me about it, okay? Damn, telling me something I don't know, acting like I don't know that already. I'm just not interested in playing that game. And that's something that people that look like me, they love to play that game, bro. And I'm sitting there like this, bro.
What the hell?
And that's why I ain't got no kids. Yeah, here we go.
You probably have within your right to know if your baby father is going to be, and also he's a popular celebrity. Maybe his name going to be on a flyer. Maybe somebody could give you the heads up. You should know if your baby father going to be at a club, and it's on you at that point. Somebody got to swallow their ego. Yo, we're not going. Cause
what? Why is there beef? But why is there beef when y'all wanted this, bro? Why is there beef? Word on the internet streets, right? Word on the internet streets. And after that, we're gonna wrap it up. Bro, I heard from a blue bird, I seen it and we discussed it on stream. They was saying that when Offset and Cardi B was going through their bullshit, like first off, they said that Offset and Stefon Diggs knew each other. And that supposedly, allegedly, shout out to Cardi. Cardi, don't send the Goonies after me, because I know you bout it, okay? You don't have to prove that to me. But they said allegedly that this ninja was Offset's friend and supposedly Cardi B's boy toy. That's what they said. That's what they said. Look at my hands. That's what they said. All right, that's what they said. I ain't say it, but yeah, so I'm saying, so supposedly she wasn't supposed to get pregnant or whatever the case may have you. So like I said, there was a point in time Offset and Stefon Diggs knew each other. Let me see if we could verify that. Hold up. Offset, Stefon Diggs knew each other. And that's why I say it's a cold game out here in these streets. And I'm not interested in bringing the person that I'm dealing with around none of you niggas. Here we go. Hold up. Let me see.
I need you right here.
All right, so look, pay no mind to this girl right here. Shout out to this little content creator. Oh, Jesus, her face all in the video. All right, so look, this one I'm talking about. Hold on, bro. Look, hold on. We gonna go to Google because she just all in the video, bro. Just rubbing her nose. Shout out to her, though. Shout out to her. Let me see. So y'all look at this, bro. Y'all look at this and y'all wonder why I'm always on 10. I don't mean to be on 10. It's just the way that the dice rolled. It's just how the game is. Y'all should have seen the stuff I seen in high school. That shit would have shocked you, bro. And I was a square. I was a nerd. I was a square. All right, let me see. Offset and Stefon Diggs together. Images. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah. Look at this shit, bro. I laugh to not, be traumatized. Bro, look at this shit. This ninja took a picture with this ninja. Now this ninja is sleeping with his ex. I mean, whoa. And y'all want me to sit there and act like that's like it's all, it's all good in the hood. It's all goody goody. Let me see properties. Hold up 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. Hold up. Google.com. Close. Y'all want me to act like it's all good, bro. Let me see. Interact. Offset. That's not the only one. This ninja was there in the background. Images. Look, bro. That probably is the same from the same day. Let me see. Old pictures. Let me see. Old pics together. Let me see. Look at it. Oh, that's Jay-Z. Man, like I said, regardless, it's the only one we seen. They saying most celebrities run across each other sometimes. Y'all just be finding shit and running with it. Bro, it don't matter that we ran across each other, bro. You're sleeping with my wife now. You're sleeping with my wife now. Y'all can say ex-wife, but they still together. You're sleeping with my ex-wife. It don't matter, bro. Am I supposed to just be like, oh, it's okay. Have fun. Have fun. Now y'all got kids together, bro. Oh, I'm not that strong. I'm not that strong. Hey, man, that's it for tonight's show. That's it for tonight's show. Like I said, I ain't that strong. Past that, yeah, as far as you know, I guess they ain't get into a scuffle. If they really did, Offset gonna pop it off. You feel me, on Instagram Live. He gonna post something and put something cryptic or whatever like he always do. Shout out to Stefon Diggs. No hate to you, my brother. You doing what you do. Keep doing what you do with the football stuff. Y'all know I fucks with Offset because I'm a rapper too. I don't want to be Offset though, but I'm a rapper too. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comment section. Past that, y'all go stream the music. What else? Follow us for more. Them clothes coming. When them clothes come, we gonna have flash sales and shit like that. And I gotta start streaming on other platforms like TikTok too. I'm gonna bring TikTok into the mix soon. I gotta reach out to them people so I can get that stream key. Past that, y'all let us know what it is, man. It's your boy B8. Let's have a good work week.